7:04 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you. Lauren here with you. You here with us. Thanks for starting your day with the Q92 Morning Show, whether you're listening on the radio, whether you're streaming us at Q92radio.com, or whether you're watching right now on Q92's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube page. Glad to have you with us. It is Friday. You've made it to the end of another work week. Put in your 8 today at work, at school, and you got yourself a weekend, unless you work the weekends. And, of course, this is all irrelevant, and forget I said it. But if you're a 9 to 5.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry that I, left you out. Hey, may you have a good day at work on Saturday and Sunday. That's fine. Coming up this hour, 7 o'clock hour, another opportunity for you to pimp your patio with that six-piece, beautiful furniture set just in time for summer for your patio. You have a chance this hour. We just got a finalist last hour. I want to say congratulations once again to Jackie from Alliance. She was caller number 10. She became a finalist in the 6 o'clock hour, so she's in the running for a chance to win that. We call the winner coming up a week from yesterday, so next Thursday. Listen for chances with us, with Nicolino, with Keller, and with Ryan at night. And don't forget, for everyone watching on Facebook, on YouTube, and Twitter, we have a chance for you to become a finalist as well. You just have to use the code word today, which is Uranus, the planet Uranus.
It is not. That is not. No.
If you do not type the word Uranus in the comments, you are ineligible to win.
Christian.
It's only if you're watching. If you're listening or texting, you're fine.
No, listen.
But in order to win, you have to type the planet. It better be spelled correctly. I don't want any shenanigans.
Knock it off.
Uranus, the planet.
All you have to do is, if you're listening right now and you want a chance to become a finalist, just pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Jump in our live stream video feed and
type Uranus.
And say good morning to us. Lisa from Facebook was the first one in this morning just to say, too late, Uranus.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Did she spell it correctly?
She did.
Good, because I want no funny business.
She spelled the planet.
All right, she's eligible. You do not type Uranus.
Holly's jumping in too, so thank you, Christian.
You do not type Uranus. You cannot win. I'm telling you. Text message.
You're not allowed to assign the words now.
Jim Guy works here, according to the text line, 7A to 7P. Jim at 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. 6 days a week. Rough schedule, but it's got to be done. We call that discipline.
Yeah.
That's why you're more successful probably than I am. Oh, someone sent a picture to me of a sinkhole.
Uh-oh. Where's this one at?
It's a meme, more or less.
Oh, okay.
God, I hate those. God, those things scare the hell out of me.
I'm just shocked to know that this shook you as much as
it has for years. Always has.
I did not know.
Always has. Did you guys get outside and enjoy the weather yesterday? I hope you did, because today it's going to be great for a while. And
I know.
But, man, went to Mill Creek Park yesterday, grilled outside, drank some wine with the fiance on the patio.
Ooh.
Grilled burgers. I mean, we took advantage of, we're like, listen, it's going to the weather's going to start out okay today, but get worse. The weekend's just looking like fall. Even next week, it's like clouds and rain all week.
It's going to be kind of a...
We can't, because we're people we don't like anymore. And I used to not care. Now with her, like, I want to get out. Like, I hate it. So I was like, we have to...
It won't be long.
We have to take advantage of today.
Right. We're almost in May. This should start leveling out soon, hopefully.
We took the kid to the park. Had a great time. Took some pics with him at the park. God, it was busy. It was awesome. There was a wedding.
On a Thursday?
A Thursday wedding at Mill Creek Park, which is for your photos, absolutely gorgeous.
Well, I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, there was those beautiful tulips and all that in the background.
There's a famous rose garden at Mill Creek Park. There's all kinds of great places. The wedding parties always are at Mill Creek Park. There's weddings at Mill Creek Park, but we got there and I'm like, Thursday at 5. And I mean, I'm not trying to no way do I mean this, but you'd think okay, that's kind of like a wedding that's not well-to-do. I don't know how to explain it. You would think that'd be like a Dollar General wedding, not a, you know what I mean?
Why? A Thursday wedding?
Yeah. These people looked like they were loaded.
Well, they're older individuals. Maybe did they look retirement age?
No.
Oh.
20s, maybe 30s?
Maybe.
Probably 30s.
Maybe, because they are loaded. They were going to get on a jet last night and fly to some exotic location for a 2-week honeymoon. Maybe
I'm just saying, like, when you have a wedding during the actual week, you would think tone down. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because it's a Thursday. Everyone's got to work the next day. Everyone probably had to work today. So you're not going to have a reception.
Maybe the reception's tonight.
Could be.
Maybe.
But I just mean, like, you probably aren't going for the elaborate stuff because it's toned down. It's Thursday. You just want to get married. Listen, the fiance and I talk about not having a wedding at all and just getting married.
Yeah.
Because
I do think the Thursday night
we think about that.
Yeah, it's a little odd. Friday weddings even still catch me off guard. My nephew's getting married on a Friday, and I was like, I got to bust out of work.
I'll bet you that wedding was cheaper.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
And they had a gorgeous day.
Yeah, they did. They got very lucky.
I just wonder if they had to wait for everybody to get off work.
Yeah, what time was it? What time were you?
We got to the park at 5.
Okay, people probably had to cut out a little
Beautiful.
early. How many people were in attendance?
It looked like just the party, the wedding party, the parents, and the bride and groom. However, they were all done up to the 9. I mean, they were done up.
That was the vacation day probably for them.
So, I mean, that's how you do a private wedding and still look glamorous. I've told people, don't be shocked if I come into work one day with a wedding ring on and we got married like by a judge.
Yeah.
We just don't want anything. I shouldn't say we. I don't need anything big at all. I don't want all eyes on me. Never liked it. Never will.
I don't blame you. I was nervous as all get out to walk down the aisle.
Oh, man.
I couldn't look at people in the pews.
Yeah.
My legs were shaking. I was like super nervous. And it wasn't I just kept looking down the aisle. I was like, just got to get to him. Just got to get to him. Just got to get to him. And I was fine.
I don't know who got married yesterday at Mill Creek Park, but you guys looked beautiful. You looked elegant. I was just a little thrown off by the 5 p.m. Thursday.
Hey, to each their own.
I was like, man. And then I'm like, how much money did you save?
I know. Would you pay like $50 for this?
I'll bet all these Thursdays were open. I'm like, Thursday at 5, that had to be wide open for you guys. Did you get a deal?
Looking at the fiance going, Thursdays aren't a bad idea.
I'm like, listen, I do the morning show. I'd be home.
Right? Oh,
I'd be
sure.
home in time.
You'd have plenty of time to get ready, get that tux on.
We're only 10 minutes away from the park.
Yeah.
Do we got to think about this?
Yeah.
Lauren asked Christian, real quick. Lauren asked Christian about airport runways.
Christian, can you tell me a little about airport runways?
I don't know. I don't get it. Have I talked about airport runways before?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I'm sorry if that's something I've talked about in the past and I'm totally blanking now, but
I don't remember either.
I do not know.
I do know this. I'm staring at a bunch of words, specifically Uranus. So thank you, Christian. Well done.
There you go. You're all now in the running to become a finalist. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook, the code word today to enter is Uranus, and it is the planet. Anyone who does not type the planet, you are disqualified.
He is not allowed to pick code words anymore.
No time for foolishness today. None. Got to say congratulations again while I have a moment to Jordan and her son Braden from Worcester. They're headed to Game 5 of the NBA playoffs to cheer on our Cavs. They take on the Knicks. Congratulations, you guys, for winning again. Listen local, win local with Q92. Text message. What pisses me off is when you're driving along and 3 damn deer decide to run out in front of you. Rage room. Hopefully you didn't hit any of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's fine. But yeah, it'll get your heart rate.
It really will.
To see them.
I almost killed Thumper the other day coming to work. I forgot to tell you about that.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
You almost killed a rabbit?
I mean, he just darted right out, and then I looked at my rearview mirror and I saw him like roll.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. But then he got up and he totally kept hopping. So I'm hoping I just maybe the air from my tire knocked him over because he was able to get over to the side of the road.
I did. I murdered a possum once in a minivan.
Oh.
But I'm convinced he committed suicide.
Like he threw himself out in front of you?
Because he ran out, saw the lights, turned around to go off the road, and then at the last second, came back out.
Changed his mind.
Got him with the double thud.
Christian.
Got him with the double thud.
Oh.
And I was with a girl at the time, and she was in tears.
Yes.
And I was like offended.
Oh, that just gave me chills.
I was like offended. I was like, oh, yeah, because I veered at him. Like, that's what I did.
Right.
I was like, the guy ran off the road, then came back on. Like, what do you want to do, hit a tree?
Well.
Like, when the minivan's moving, honey, it's moving. We can't slow this train down. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And Start Flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for two little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy! Yeah!
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy! Yeah!
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, he didn't, if he,
well,
shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100. 100 smackaroos.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that.
Q92.
Scattered rain and afternoon thunderstorms moving in. We'll have a midday high in the 70s, falling temps by late in the day. Overnight scattered rain and maybe a rumble of thunder, cooler, 47. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
7:20 right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. 10 minutes away from a look at sports. Don't forget, still to come this hour, getting a finalist for Pimp Your Patio. Giving away a 6-piece furniture set for your patio just in time for summer. Can't win it unless you're a finalist. You have a chance this hour with us. And again, you have a chance if you're watching the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. All you got to do is make a comment and include the word your anus. The planet only. If you type something silly, you're banned. You're banned. Cannot win. Not at all. The text line, you guys bring up good points. We were talking about the wedding I saw at Mill Creek Park yesterday. You guys said 420 wedding.
Yeah, I didn't think of
that. That could have been something that the couple wanted.
Yeah.
They wanted that 420 wedding.
They wanted to start their life together on a high note.
Very. Oh.
No!
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Yeah. Had to take it.
Yep.
Had to take it.
Yep.
So, you're good job. That might have been what they wanted to do because about 6 of you texted and were like, could have been a 420 wedding. Very, very true. But again, you guys looked amazing. Awesome. Text, we went to Vegas, got married. So easy and so much less stress. I know. Maybe they were just doing the wedding pictures. Do people do wedding pictures like before?
I mean, we did it like.
Then you'd see the bride in her dress.
Yeah, we did. We did our group like with both sides of our wedding party. Like my husband did his with his groomsmen, and I did mine with my bridesmaids before the wedding. But then we did the group pictures and like he and I together after. We just did it to save time.
I can't imagine doing it before because then you'd see your bride in her dress. Which is,
some people don't care. This whole first look thing is like a thing. You know about the first look?
No, I don't.
Or like, well, okay, so they'll have the groom, they'll have their videographer come. Their groom will stand there. The bride will sneak in behind him.
Oh, yeah, then they make a
and then he turns around. They make a video. They get the first reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, can't leave her in a white dress. I had no idea. No, I get it. I get it. I actually saw a girl there getting pictures taken. She looked like she was in, I don't know if it was a wedding dress.
Okay.
It was white and it had like flowers on it, not like part of the pattern.
Okay.
And it was a flowing, gorgeous. Looked beautiful.
Maybe people out.
I'm like, are people starting to get like wedding dresses and aren't so just plain white? Or was that maybe just a very formal dress?
I think so. Well, you don't have to go with white.
It was white, but I
you
mean,
could do ivory. People have had like
flowers everywhere, and I thought she looked stunning. I don't know, just saying. Congratulations to everyone that was getting married at Mill Creek Park yesterday. I get to play the fun game with Lauren again.
Oh,
it's my favorite game in the whole wide world. I want to play it now while we have a minute or two. It's a question I asked Lauren about a musical artist.
And Lauren does terrible at
knowing. She
does
terrible and oftentimes guesses before I'm even done giving her clues.
Hey, I mean, sometimes I get excited because I think I know it.
Makes no sense when I'm trying to help her. She's like, Taylor Swift.
That's usually the
Here's
first
something I can tell you right now.
Out.
This has nothing to do with Taylor Swift.
Darn it. Okay. I'm ready.
And again, maybe one of these days I'm going to pick one that you read already and you know, and you'll just knock it out of the park.
Maybe.
An artist set the new record for the most singles, not albums, singles, to go diamond. Now, diamond means it was bought or sold, whatever. They sold 10 million copies of that single or whatever, streamed or whatever. I'm not sure how they do it anymore because we don't go buy records like we used to.
Right.
But 10 million, you have to surpass 10 million to get, so it's beyond platinum. It's diamond. And an artist recently set the record. He now has 8, and it's a he, has 8 of them. And I say again, not albums, singles. It is a core artist of this station. It is a single person. It is not a group, a singing group or a band. It is one man. We play his old stuff. We play his new stuff.
The Weeknd.
That's not a bad guess.
Oh!
It's not a bad
Okay, hold on. Do I get a second guess?
I mean, you can't win now, but I suppose I'll let you guess again. I don't consider that a bad guess. Don't consider that was not a bad guess.
Post Malone.
Yes, Post Malone.
Are you serious? Yeah. You watched me. No Google.
Well, it was your second guess.
I know, but I feel like I had 2 solid guesses. At least I was in the ballpark.
You did.
Okay.
He has 8 singles
Wow.
that have gone now diamond.
Good for him.
That's.
I feel like Chemical's on its way.
That's pretty impressive. Oh, your Chemical's doing great.
Yeah, people love that
song is.
I like it.
You think back of, he's been here a minute now.
Yeah.
And you think about how many songs, even his old stuff, that you'll still hear on the radio. People still play.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has the new mark with 8. I mean,
Well
some of his Circles went diamond. Better Now, I Fall Apart. That's just some of them.
Makes sense.
I mean, Sunflower with Sway Lee.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of songs there. But yeah, my man does pretty good with singles.
Good for him.
He's back out with Chemicals. Yeah, listen for that on Q92 because we're obviously playing that.
I do wonder, though, how many of the weekends. Because he's had to have had some.
Oh, yeah. You see, but I think somewhere I got to scroll here on TV, live on the show now to see. Because I think somewhere in this article it did say who else is in that list.
Yeah.
But now, I want to find it real quickly. I no longer can read and comprehend words. Let me see. The previous owner of the record was Bruno Mars with 6.
I believe that.
That's the only other name I see on it.
Okay.
So Bruno Mars had 6. The very first person to get the award for Diamond was Elton John.
Oh.
For Something About the Way You Look Tonight and Candle in the Wind.
I wonder where Prince falls. You think Prince would have a few, too?
In February of this year, Halsey got one for Without Me.
Okay.
So Halsey's done it once. There you go.
I'm real proud of myself. I'm sorry. I'm not disappointed in my performance at all.
Why would you be? Why would you be? Could have been senior picks for that girl. She was with a guy. He was in a tux.
And there was a ring. I'm just kidding.
And a priest. And there was a dove released. No.
And then Rice.
People were guessing on the text line. Bieber, Wallen. No. Post Malone. Yeah. Just read The Weeknd got his 5th in February.
Okay, so see, I was onto something.
I said.
I know. No, I'm just
I said that was a good guess. That was
continuing to pump myself up for the next time you bring it on me.
I didn't find that guess strange at all. That The Weeknd's got a ton of hits. So we got that. Coming up after sports. There's more than one way to have infidelity in a marriage.
That's right.
We'll talk about it. Sports coming up right after Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot. It's Q92. My ex stole his mom's car at 13 to go get snacks. He hates the neighborhood, so he ran over trash cans. So she turned him in. He spent 30 days in juvenile detention.
Wow. At 13.
Yeah. I'm going to get snacks. And I
still
can't
a
stand.
thing.
I'm going to run over everyone's trash can.
It's still a thing. When I got my car serviced a couple weeks ago, the lady that was there was telling me that her 13-year-old daughter, or I'm sorry, she was 15, took their 13-year-old daughter, stole the family car, went and joyrode in the school's parking lot, and ended up taking it off, going down over a hill, and did $5,000 worth of damage to the car.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wrapped around a telephone pole. I was 17. I also backed over a friend's foot as a teenager.
Ooh.
I went to Buckeye Career Center. Everyone knows leaving there was a crap show. I ended up rear-ending a college professor a week after getting my damn license because I was trying to get my cassette player to play.
Your cassette player.
Couldn't get your Mr. Big to be with you.
Next to be with you. Hold on, little girl. You got to get going.
Shooting bottle rockets and throwing eggs out the window at people when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
I get you in trouble. We used to do the shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Why? I don't do you know how dangerous that is?
Somewhat. It was funny. Hey, live to tell the tale.
You did, thank God.
Let me see here. All right, we got DM game here. I don't know what this one's from. Hey, cutie. Hey, how are you today? I'm good. That sucks. Where do you work?
It sucks that you're good.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Do not tell them where you work.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, and then finally, right after where do you work, he went with he asked if he could do something to her.
Yeah, I love her response.
Yeah. Does that usually work for you? I'm going to pass. I hope you find what you're looking for. He wrote back, oh, it has.
Dummy. Yeah.
What an idiot.
He said, oh, it's
You
worked.
guys really are that upfront with your requests. And
Oh, it's worked before.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Tonight is Game 3 of the NBA playoff series between the Cavs and the Knicks. That series is tied at 1 game apiece. Tip-off is set for 8:30. You can watch the game on ABC. The Guardians will host the Marlins tonight at 7:10 at Progressive Field. Guardians are 10-9 on the season. Zach Plesac will be on the mound for the Guardians. You can watch that game on Bally Sports. The Rubber Ducks beat Harrisburg yesterday 6-5. The Ducks are now 8-4 in the season. They'll play Harrisburg tonight at Canal Park in Akron, 7:05 first pitch. NBA playoffs last night, the Sixers beat the Nets. They're up 3-0 in that series. The Warriors beat the Kings. The Kings still lead that series 2-1. And the Suns beat the Clippers. The Suns now lead that series 2-1. And finally, NHL playoffs last night. Toronto beat Tampa. That series tied at 1 game apiece. The Rangers beat the Devils. The Rangers up 2-0 in that series. Colorado beat Seattle. That series tied at 1 game apiece. And Vegas beat Winnipeg. That series also tied at 1 game apiece. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. This is a Tinder. Hey, question for you. Girl writes back, question mark. Can I read this? It's a song lyric.
Okay.
For a Kid Ink song.
Okay.
And it's he'd like to eat something like groceries. And that's all I'm going to say.
Ew.
Dummy. Yeah.
That was his second message. After that, I have
He came in strong.
He came in hot. He came in real hot.
Ugh.
All right, here we go. This is an Instagram DM. All unanswered. Started in March, ended in October.
Okay.
Messages a couple throughout.
March to October,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
All unanswered. Hi. Wish I were able to meet you. I lost your number and work a lot. Sorry. Just every time I see your pictures, I want to hang and meet you so bad. You're so cute and look cool to be around. Blah, blah, ha. K. Love your smile. Gotcha then.
Do ya? Because something else come
Another
after
reminder, gentlemen, Christian Bigglesworth's rules for DMing. 2. You're allowed 2 unanswered. If you send 1, it's unanswered. I think it's fair to send 1 more.
And then you move on.
If you get to 2 and you realize there's no response, it's time to move on.
Yes.
She has read them. She has seen them. She has felt no reason to write back.
There's nothing there compelling her.
I feel like at 2 messages, I don't feel that looks pathetic. .37 right here on today's hit music. Q92. Still to come this hour. We got tickets to see Alicia Keys. Wait, that's the 8 o'clock hour. I'm an idiot. We still got to get Pimp Your Patio.
Yeah, we got to get a finalist.
What else we got? There's a lot going on.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
Much I'm not necessarily have it all under control right now. We have new music coming up from you.
Yep.
For you. What do we have? We have Double Fantasy, the new single from The Weeknd with Future.
Yep.
We're going to play that for you in the 8 o'clock hour. We got new music from The Weeknd. We've got Pimp Your Patio finalists to get this hour. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, besides new music, we have tickets to see Alicia Keys at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on July 15th.
It's also a free advice Friday.
Also a free advice Friday. We'll try to get through everything in the 8 o'clock hour.
Yes, we will.
And 9 o'clock hour, we are going to be talking to John RozaK, the VP of Marketing for Hall of Fame Village. He's going to start joining us every week at the 9 o'clock hour. Let us know what the Village is up to. And we also have tickets to KIDZ BOP Never Stop Live Tour, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. That show is July 25th. So obviously, as you can see, we have a lot.
Yeah, we got a big show today.
We have a lot to get to. And it's already almost 7:40. So We're just flying by. So, you know, a lot of things ruin relationships. If you look up studies of what ruins relationships, you might think, oh, it's infidelity. That's number one. Number two, finances.
Oh, yeah.
The second biggest killer of a marriage, finance.
Yeah.
And is there such a thing as cheating financially?
Yeah, financial infidelity, if you will.
What does that entail? Purchasing things without the other one knowing about it?
Yeah.
Doesn't every wife do that? It's called Amazon.
Yeah.
This is not new.
I think it's like making purchases that are larger than like $100.
Bigger than 100 buckaroos.
In my opinion. I'm just saying, like, there have been times, like, so Tony will get on me because he'll be like, you don't need any new clothes. Like, you do. I'm sorry. You cannot physically fit all of the clothing that you currently own into the closet. You do not need any more.
I could say that to my fiance right now.
Yeah. He's like, please get rid of stuff before you buy more. Like, he never tells me I can't, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But he makes it very clear that he thinks I shouldn't.
Fair enough.
So in those moments where we're like, we've just had a conversation about that, and I'm like, ooh, at Target, I'll sneak the bag in the house. And if he's listening right now, I know he knows. He just doesn't say anything. I mean, it's never anything. First of all, it's not like I do it very often. Second of all, it's never a huge purchase, ever. Like, I always thought If you ever like watched a reality show where they're like, I'm surprising my fiance with our first home, I would be so mad if something like that went down without my knowledge.
Yeah, I understand that.
Have you ever hidden a purchase?
No.
Never.
Nope. I was in a real relationship for 2 years just now. Just had a baby. Like, I was single.
You didn't have to follow it up with just now.
Oh, sorry, Furious. I got another video game. What was I going to...
No, I just mean even like...
I had nobody to be...
Oh, you've never had a serious relationship for any length of time in the past?
Longest was 3 years.
Did you ever make a purchase then?
No, we were young. I didn't have the money to make, like, real adult purchases.
Okay, well, my question is to you guys, if you ever made a purchase you didn't tell your spouse about, that was more than $100 that caused maybe some issues.
What was your big purchase that you did discreet? Well, they probably found out, but you hid.
Oh, eventually, yeah, but you still have to, like, face the music, I mean, I guess at some point.
Someone texts, it's anything that can put you into debt.
Yeah. Like,
that would be awful.
If you have to put it on a credit card, chances are you probably don't need it, right?
I would think so. And again, like I said, if it puts you into debt, that could definitely strain a relationship.
Oh, for sure.
You just put us in debt.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars in debt or whatever the price may be.
Yeah.
What'd you get? What was your purchase? What'd you hide from your hubby, your wife? I want to know. 330-450-9292. You can call us up. Or you can text 330-269-9292. Feel free to text us or comment on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. What was your big purchase you didn't tell your significant other about? It's Dua Lipa, Levitating. It's Q. There's your cue to call. How would you like to win a beautiful 6-piece furniture set for your patio this summer? We're giving one away. Time to become a finalist. 330-450-9292. If you're caller number 10, you'll be in the running. Maybe you'll get that call from Lauren and myself next Thursday, and you'll be the winner of a 6-piece furniture set because we're going to pimp your patio right here on today's hit music. Q92, caller number 10, good luck. Here we go. This looks like Facebook. Let me see. Can I pay you? That's the first message. LOL for what? How much? What do you offer?
Oh,
Do you sell pics? You're beautiful, by the way. Way to slide that in. What kind? What can you pay? Boob pic, $15?
for real.
No, it gets better. GTFOH, if you know what that stands for, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. His response, 20? He went up $5.
$5.
Absolutely not.
And she's going to be like, oh, 20. All right, I'll do it at 20.
$15 for boob pics? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I insulted you. 20, of course.
Now, if you're smooth enough, you have them Venmo you, and then you just don't send the picture. And that's their penance for being so stupid.
Oh, man.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Q92.
Scattered rain and afternoon thunderstorms moving in. We'll have a midday high in the 70s, falling temps by late in the day. Overnight scattered rain and maybe a rumble of thunder, cooler, 47. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Miranda.
Where are you calling from this morning?
I'm on my way to work in Alliance right now.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're officially a finalist.
Yay, no
way. You are actually now in the running to get this beautiful 6-piece sectional furniture set for your patio. Just tell everybody your favorite station that made you a finalist.
Q92.
Congratulations, Miranda.
Yeah.
Waynesburg.
Yep.
Getting in on a finalist spot. I like that.
Yeah, but she's on her way to work in Alliance. So good morning. Thanks
Yes,
for
she
having
is.
us on.
A-Town down, huh?
Dear Lord.
It's Usher. It's Usher.
I know.
He did that. Okay. How about financial infidelity? Towards the end of the hour, let's see what you guys have. Got some text to get to. Let's see what you said. What was your purchase? Yep, a dog. Sent a picture of their dog in.
Oh, I got to see.
You can't. What? It won't open. Buying stuff and not telling the wife? No, honey. I've had those guns for a long time.
I do that too. My husband will be like, is that new? I'll be like, I've had this for a while. Like a week.
This one's, wow. My wife racked up $7,000 in credit card debt by purchasing games on Facebook.
Shut the front door.
That almost seems impossible. Did you type an extra zero? What game could she possibly have been playing that would have made you spend $7,000? A kid couldn't do that.
I don't know, but that is not good. I'm so sorry, sir.
A Dalmatian puppy. He found out the day we went to pick her up. Wow.
Ooh.
Dude, those are expensive.
Yeah.
My husband got me a puppy. We talked about getting one, and I was so excited to pick one out together, but he got it as a surprise, in quotes. I have to admit, I was a little disappointed that I didn't get a say. Oh.
See, that's what I'm saying.
See that? Stress.
Intentions were good. I think that was sweet, but at the same time, yeah, you kind of want to have some input.
So there's some purchases that some people made, according to the text message line, that,
Over on the live video feed, Julie from Facebook said, I'm always buying concert tickets without permission, and I just asked for forgiveness later. And so we were chatting back and forth, and I said, well, I hope you take him with you. Maybe that softens the blow. And she's like, nope. I like boy bands, and he it's not his thing. He doesn't go. So I just have to ask for forgiveness. Let's see. Mary Beth on Facebook also says, I don't like to shop. So her most expensive purchases are maybe sometimes coming home with a new pet.
Damn, pets are big.
But over time, that cost does add up. Even if you're adopting and you're just doing an adoption fee.
Food, vet, medication.
She did say, though, however, every time the hubby says, I'm just going to look, she knows something big is coming, like a motorcycle or an ATV. So.
Listen, guys don't look for no reason.
Right. They don't window shop the way that we ladies
shop
do.
Very different. The Not daughter found out the difference between shopping with me and her mother. And it was funny because I call my fiance a ghost. I don't think she's real when we go shopping because I swear to you, she'll be right behind me. And I turn around and I've been walking by myself for a good 20 steps.
You said that to me at Celebrity
Cuisine.
She
disappears. And I look and I'm like, where? And I go down and there she is down an aisle picking something. I'm like, not even a, hey, honey, let's go down here. Just I'm walking. I turn around and I'm like, do I have an imaginary fiance? Like, did I make this up? And she just shops for hours. And the Not daughter went with me probably 2 weeks ago to get stuff at Meijer. And I had my list. And we were in and out of there in like 10 minutes. She's like, wow, this is real different than shopping with mom.
You know what? It must be a guy
I have
thing.
a list.
Yeah.
I get my list and I'm out. I'm not here to browse.
Yep.
We need ketchup. We need bread. We need this. And we're gone.
The kids know, like, if they go with Tony to Home Depot or something, they'll be home in less than 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And if they go to Target with me, they know that there's probably going to be Starbucks involved and it's going to be a couple hours. And we may stop somewhere else on the way home.
Someone says, we all know how she pays back for her forgiveness. What are you getting at, sir? What are you implying?
I mean,
I think he's implying something naughty.
I understand that, but if you guys are together as a
listen,
couple, I don't care what you do. That's your arrangement.
It's her husband. Right.
Hey, I mean,
do what you got to do.
I'm not going to say that I haven't ever bribed.
I'll bet you it works.
It does.
I'll bet you it works. You tell me a guy who stayed mad after that. Honey, that's enough. Well, all right. I just can't see a guy being like,
If
no,
it's-
I'm angry.
If it's a really big, like something that I want that's kind of a selfish purchase, I will ask and I'll kind of like beg and grovel and kind of be like, please, I know it's kind of selfish. Like I acknowledge those things. He's usually pretty good about it.
There you go. Some purchases you guys made without your significant other knowing. It happens to the best of us. Now, coming up 8 o'clock hour, another busy hour. We've got new music for you. New music from the weekend featuring Future. We're going to play that here. Beginning the 8 o'clock hour. We've got Alicia Keys tickets to give away for her show at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on July 15th. And, of course, it's Friday, so we're going to offer some free advice on a Free Advice Friday where Lauren and I offer our expertise opinion on any problem in life you might have, big or small. Send it in, and we'll give our opinions, as I love to tell you. We're experts on nothing, but we have opinions on everything. That's all coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. It's Post Malone and Chemical. It's 7:58. It's Q92. Because everybody thinks they're a genius because they put Italian dressing on meat and grilled it.
I made dinner.
Everyone does.
It's
Oh,
grilled chicken
do you
marinated
taste
in
that?
Italian.
Guess what I cooked it in? Italian.
That's
Shocking.
funny because it's true.
Everyone does that. They
Yeah.
think they've like recreated the wheel.
Yeah.
Problem is, you guys don't realize you put too much. It makes the steak or whatever bitter.
I don't know about that.
Lightly, you're supposed to lightly. Same thing with beer can chicken. Don't put the full beer can in there, all its beer.
Oh, yeah.
To
No,
where
no,
all
no.
you taste is beer.
No, that's really only for what? Like the steaming effect to like cook it from the inside out to make it super
You
tender.
gotta pour some of that beer out.
Oh, yeah. We only leave like maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches in the can.
Yeah.
You drink it first, and then you use it.
That's how it. But not a sip. You should take a good
Drink
chug.
over half the
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
You know, drink that Busch Light.
Did you hear, by the way, what Jake dropped when we went to break this last time?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay. I was going to say, we cannot let this go.
Jake, you said you worked at one point in time with how many ex-girlfriends?
Like 3 or 4.
Or 4? What do you mean or 4?
I don't remember the exact number, but there was a handful of them at the same place during the same shift, and it was the best time of my life.
Wait.
Whoa.
Best time of your life.
Sarcastically saying.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
It was quite miserable for a while there.
3 different girls that you dated worked at this place.
Yeah.
You could say it was McDonald's.
Yeah,
right?
it was McDonald's.
And did you knew that before you applied to work there?
No, because one I did in like 8th grade, so I guess that doesn't really count.
No,
and
we're not counting junior high.
I didn't know that, but I mean, it was still a relationship that it didn't end the best way.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't know she worked there until I went in the break room and saw her sitting in the break
You
room.
were
I was
like,
like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then
ex-girlfriend.
And then the other 2 I dated while meeting at McDonald's.
Oh.
So
Wait.
Were they friends?
yeah, everybody at that job all talked.
So you dated one girl at McDonald's, broke up with her, dated another girl at the same McDonald's.
Yeah, I guess I didn't make the best decisions.
Yeah, you know what though? At least you got free fries.
Look at our little Jake. He was like the snack wrap of the employee.
I was, and
Guess you were the Big Mac, huh?
uh-huh.
Terrible joke. Anyway, wow, look at you seducing all the women at McDonald's. That's impressive. Did you have fun
Wow.
working there?
I did. I miss it sometimes.
Obviously.
I'll tell you what, McDonald's was one of my first jobs, and we had like a group of us that were all friends. We had a blast.
My friend, the guy I do football games with. It's funny. It goes back to Ryan, the guy I call football with. He worked there.
Yeah.
And he also said, he's like, I actually had a good time.
We had so much fun
He
together.
would tell me, like, I had a fun time.
Yeah, me and my best friend, one of us would be on each drive-through window so we could talk to each other through the headset when we weren't taking orders.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
There you go. So Jake, what's your go-to flirt? When you're flirting with someone, what's your
I
go-to?
don't know, because it's been a while. I mean, I've been with my current girlfriend for a year and a half.
How'd you pick her up?
I met her online on Bumble.
Oh, okay.
Bumble.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's the way to go.
it was one of those success stories.
See, that's what I said. I don't think people flirt like they used to. I think they pick people up because of social media.
Bumble is the best one to use. I've said this a million times because even if you match with someone, the girl has to message first. You can't message the girl. If you and I match,
So she reached out to
right.
you.
Yeah.
And you were like, let's go.
If the girl reaches out to you as a guy, you know there's at least some real interest.
Right.
As opposed to you messaging her like, hello. You know what I mean? So when she messaged, Jake's like, oh, well, she was impressed enough to say hello.
Right.
I think Bumble's the way to go if you're going to go to the online dating, depending on what you're looking for.
Right.
Tinder, obviously.
If you're actually looking for a relationship.
Because I like Bumble because the girl can only initiate the contact. So that tells me if a girl would talk to me that I got a shot, she at least wanted to say hello.
Right.
So good job on Bumble.
Well done, Jake.
Thank
Jake
you.
seduces
Like
all the girls at
Little
McDonald's.
player.
I love it. Traffic on 30 is slow because of a sinkhole on 30. No! What do you mean there's a sinkhole on 30? That is one of my biggest fears.
Getting swallowed by a sinkhole?
Yeah, that's not scary to you?
Do you know what the probability is of that happening?
Happened to a guy in Florida. He was literally on his bed watching TV. He died.
Well, that's terrible and tragic, but
Literally was watching TV.
think about the millions and billions of people on this planet. How many people have been swallowed by a sinkhole?
I can name one, and that's enough. That's enough. Mother Earth is eating us alive.
It's not something with a higher probability, like being struck by lightning, drowning. Yours is sinkhole.
I've always been. If you followed me on the show, I've always been afraid of sinkholes.
I've been afraid
I
of
think they're
drowning.
disgusting.
That's what scares me.
You could drown falling in a sinkhole. You could just fall to the center of the earth and be burnt by the core.
What do you think? It goes all the way down to like the magma
We
layer?
have no idea. Good use of magma, by the way. Traffic on 30 is slow. I just read that already. What am I doing? That's how scared I was. .805 right here on today's hit music, Q92. It's Christian and Lauren here with you on your radio, streaming online at Q92radio.com, and you can watch along as well on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter page. You can do that every weekday from 7 till 10. Appreciate any way you guys are checking us out today and enjoying the morning show. Happy Friday to you. Weekend is here. We got a busy 8 o'clock hour for you here. In a few minutes, we're going to be playing the brand new song, Double Fantasy, The Weekend with Future. Their new song, got that for you. Going to be playing it all day. Also this hour, we have got Alicia Keys tickets to give away. Her show at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Saturday, July 15th. We're going to give away tickets for that. When you hear an Alicia Keys song this hour, be call number 10. You can go see her. Fantastic. I bet that's an amazing concert.
Oh, for sure.
That's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Also, then 9 o'clock hour, we're going to be talking to John RozaK, the VP of Marketing for the Hall of Fame Village. He'll be joining us. He'll be joining us every Friday in the 9 o'clock hour. Update us on everything going on with the Hall of Fame Village. We also have KIDZ BOP Never Stop live tour tickets to give away in the 9 o'clock hour as well. At Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Tuesday, July 25th. Our phone number is 330-450-9292, and our text line is 330-269-9292.
Yeah, also, if you didn't get through for the Pimp Your Patio cue to call this last hour, don't stress out. You can still get included to be a finalist. Head on over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter and visit us at Q92 Radio. Find the live video stream where Christian and I are live right now. Pop in and just say good morning.
and use the word Uranus.
My gosh.
That
Christian's been assigning code words.
The code word today is Uranus, the planet. If you type
Yes,
anything other than
planet.
the planet, then you will not be eligible to win. I'm not here for your sick games.
That's the word of the day.
But
Ooh.
you have to type in Uranus.
Maybe we should have a word of the day and challenge people to use it, like at work.
Well, I give a word of the day.
Now you do
I've been to it, yeah.
to enter
You
to
can't just enter. You got to have a word.
say pimp your patio the right way.
Pimp your patio.
There you go.
We're going to pimp your patio. And use code word Uranus on the live feed on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. And that way you'll have a chance to become a finalist to win that patio furniture. It's amazing.
It really
pieces.
is.
Perfect time of year to get it.
6 people could easily sit on it.
Yes, they could. Yes, they could.
What?
It's Friday. It's the 8 o'clock hour. That means
I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
I said, I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
The simplest way to put it, I have problems.
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
It might not be great advice or even good advice, but it's their advice.
Oh, I have a medical condition, all right. It's called caring too much, and it's incurable.
Call Christian and Lauren now for Free Advice Friday.
yes, Free Advice Friday is underway. We do it every Friday in the 8 o'clock hour. Lauren and I are here to help. Do you have something you need advice on? Could be a relationship question, could be a family question, could be a work question. It could be as simple as what pair of tennis shoes to wear out to the bar tonight. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, we're here to help.
Why are you wearing tennis shoes to the bar?
330. Because you don't have a stick up your ass.
Oh, so if you don't wear tennis shoes to the bar.
If you want to be that guy in like loafers with no socks, I guess go right ahead.
Oh, you're talking about dudes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant women.
Yeah, no. Although women sometimes look really hot in tennis
Well,
shoes.
yeah, maybe like Chucks.
Crispies,
Yeah.
maybe crispy whites.
Yeah. Are
Always
Air
been a
Force
fan of a
Ones still
girl.
popular?
I'm old.
Yeah.
I think we're both old.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know that we
You're older than me, though.
quite yeah, but it doesn't make you not old. Doesn't you got a 4.
Makes me not as old.
You got a 4, dear.
I do. I know.
Neither of us can claim it.
No.
I want to say.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know. Oh, 90s. Everyone's dressing like the 90s girls.
Oh, yeah.
So, white, baggy jeans,
Even the
crispy white
choker's
shoes.
coming back. Have you noticed that?
It's insane. It's insane.
Ugh.
Everything I'm looking at, I'm like, this is like when I was in high school.
The good news is I'm
This
a
is like
hoarder.
I was in high school.
And I do not like to get rid of my like old clothes and stuff. So if it comes back, my daughter's
Start
got,
dressing like your
she's
daughter
got some things
on
to.
purpose.
Oh, should be.
Just start dressing like her. Be like, I had that outfit. Watch this. Like, wait for her to get dressed. Come out and be like, I have that. Wait right here.
Yeah.
Come back out.
She'd be so mad.
The year was 1998, and I wore that exact same outfit.
Yes, I was a junior in high school.
Yeah. What you think of that, girlfriend? She'd be like, Mom, stop it. It's crazy. The 90s are back.
I know.
In every way. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for dudes to start rocking Tommy Hill shirts again.
Oh, CK1 being like
Telling you.
the cologne to wear.
We gonna start seeing, are British Knights gonna come back next?
Oh, BKs.
BK Knights? I actually like British Knights.
Me too. I loved my pumps too.
Never had them. I asked for them. They were a little too expensive for the Bigglesworth family. Just parents weren't and Santa weren't cool with spending like $150 on tennis shoes for me that time. Looking back, I get it.
I got them, but that was like my only gift for my birthday.
It's a good gift.
Yeah, I was fine with it.
I just wanted to pump it. I saw that commercial.
Oh, I would sit in class and pump them, and then
Like,
I'd pump them again.
You know how high I could jump if I had those?
You really couldn't jump any higher.
I know, but it looked so awesome.
Yeah.
Got new music for you right here, right now. Start sending in that advice. We'll start doling it out. Dole, good verb of the day. Look it up. It's the weekend with Future. It's called Double Fantasy. It's Q92. Oh, man. All right, let's go now and read some more. Again, feel free to keep sending them in. I enjoy them all.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're live over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can join the conversation.
A conversation they were having. They obviously had talked before. This seems to be a Tinder one. You here? The girl writes, what? Do you have a new girlfriend? He writes back, yeah, we're not dating yet, but we've started talking. Fantastic response by the girl.
He's leaving the door cracked.
Makes sense as to why you stopped sending me wiener pics.
Dummy. Yeah.
Just a reminder, girls don't really like those, gentlemen.
Not at all. Not even a little.
Another one here. This looks to be a Facebook one between a girl and a guy. The girl sent one response. The guy sent a lot. Question. Wrote back, answer. Thin crust or deep dish pizza? Better question. How in the world are you single? We matched on Tinder, by the way. I know you're out of my league, but figured I'd take a shot anyway. Have a good night. Here's my favorite one. I could write you a song.
So we went from pizza to you're hot to let me
How are
write
you
a
single?
song. Right.
Which I'm not convinced is necessarily a compliment. I know it's always
I would
intended.
be like, yeah, dude, how am I single? Like, that's where you get mad. You don't think she's frustrated?
It's always intended as a compliment, but it's one of those compliments you give that sometimes people are like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could write you a song. Then you
It's
wrote,
like,
tough crowd. I've probably had too much Jack Daniels. Sorry. So he offered to write her a song.
I would have been like, yes, and send it in a voice note. And then I would have shared it to my social media.
Ever. Send it in the voice note.
Listen to this. So you know Evan, right? I mean, he used to work here. He's also my nephew. There is this place on the way between like North Canton area and Hartville where there's like a sharp bend, okay? So these people have a mailbox and it's kind of like right on the bends. So he took the curve too fast and he hit that mailbox, right? Jacked his car up. Those people, the neighbors came out and they're like, yeah, their mailbox has been hit so many times. They decided to go ahead and fill that post with concrete. I mean, it was solid as solid could be. I mean, they're like, it had to have been hit at least 20 times. And they were finally like, this is enough.
They're like, you will now wreck your car.
Exactly.
Christian was big pimping in his Ford Escort. Yeah, it was called a Ford Lynx, but it was literally the exact same.
I'm looking at the picture. It really is.
Like, I don't know what the Lynx was or what, because it didn't say Escort on the car. It said Lynx.
See, mine was an Escort, the one that I totaled, and it was like, remember those ones that were like aqua green?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
The biggest mistake on the text line, biggest mistake I ever made as a teenage driver was letting my now wife in the car back then. Fair enough. Fair enough. What was your biggest teenage driving mistake? When you got your license, somewhere between 16 and 20, you were a teenager.
Right.
What was your bit? And it was your fault. I don't mean, I got sideswiped by an a-hole. I mean, you made the mistake. It was your fault. It was my fault I hit that mailbox. No one else's fault. I mean, I got it. I pulled that thing right out of the ground. Right out of the ground.
I'll never forget. I was with a friend when we were in high school, and she had her license before me, and we were pulling in somewhere, and she hit somebody's car pulling into the parking spot. Now, when I say hit it, there was there was a scrape, but wasn't horrible, but she did do damage. She backed right back out of that parking spot and left. I was like, what are you doing? I thought for sure there was going to be a warrant, cops, sirens. Like, we were done.
This is it. We're Thelma and Louise now. We have to drive off a mountain. What was the big Another Tinder one here. Guy sent a girl a bunch of questions. Pay attention to the last one.
Okay.
Skittles or Starburst? Sunrise or sunset? Whiskey or wine? Coffee or tea? Hot tub or massage? Mountains or beach? Top or bottom? Throwback man. You had to end it with a sexual question right off the rip? Writes back, sexual? You mean top or bottom? I was talking about yogurt. Typically, I go with Greek yogurt, but do like fruit at the bottom. Terrible save attempt.
Dummy! Yeah! Yeah!
Terrible.
Yeah!
Awful save attempt.
No, no.
Terrible save attempt.
Really? Yogurt.
That was your get out of. That was like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Whether it's fruit on the bottom or not.
Here's let me see here. Messages. Looks like it's on Facebook. Hi. The girl wrote back, why? Or the guy wrote back, why? Be safe. Thanks. You too. What a random ass.
That's so weird.
Hi. Why?
Right.
Be safe. Okay. I'll be safe.
The guy said why?
Yeah.
So he did not want her to reach out, obviously.
Oh, God. It's funny.
Q92.
Scattered rain and afternoon thunderstorms moving in. We'll have a midday high in the 70s, falling temps by late in the day. Overnight scattered rain and maybe a rumble of thunder, cooler, 47. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
It is 8:23 on your Friday morning. It's Q92 Morning Show on your radio, streaming online at Q92radio.com. And you can watch along on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter page. Good morning, everybody. Still to come this hour, tickets to see Alicia Keys at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. You hear an Alicia Keys song this hour, that will be, in fact, your cue to call. When you hear it, you call number 10 at 330-450-9292, and you will win tickets to that show. That's the phone number to call the station as well. Our text line, 330-269-9292. Also, do not forget, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we are going to have KIDZ BOP tickets to give away, and we're going to be talking to John RozaK, the VP of Marketing, Hall of Fame Village. Going to be joining us every Friday now. We have the Hall of Fame on Wednesdays. Now the Hall of Fame Village on Fridays, always telling us what's going on.
Yeah.
Over there.
I love it.
A lot of big things going on.
You guys are going to love John, too. He's a great guy.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. Just listen.
All right. Free advice Friday. Someone needs some here. What do we got? Christian and Lauren need a little advice.
All right.
And this might help Christian out someday, too.
Okay.
At what age do you think it's safe for your child to play sports? I would think that would depend on the sport a little bit.
I agree. I mean,
you're talking about like tackle football.
Yeah.
I can only, what my brother and his wife did is they got all three of their boys into flag football first.
Yeah.
They played flag football for years.
Yeah.
And then they transitioned in, I want to say like 7th and 8th grade, they went to tackle football.
Yeah.
Like, well, they did like, yeah, Ryan just finished his 8th grade. Noah's going to be in 7th next year. My nephew Michael is playing in 8th grade next year. So that's kind of how, and my other nephew Michael just started football. First sport he ever played. Tackle football, but he's in 7th grade.
Yeah.
That was kind of, if you're talking that kind of contact sport, that was kind of the plan that my brother and his wife did, and I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Because you learn some of the fundamentals in flag.
Oh, I agree.
And in a less physical toll. And then you understand. So when you go to tackle football, you have
you learn the rules of the game, like really what the game's about. I think. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of organized sports. I think that.
I think they're great. I think they're great. And I'm sorry. I think they're great for socializing with and getting social skills. They're great for exercise. Yeah. Getting them off the video games and out of the house.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think whether your kid shows an interest in soccer, baseball, softball, I agree. Because my son, I promise you, if he we'll ask him. I'll never force my kid. I will never force my kid. I will be, you and I think agree on this. If you sign up for something,
you've got to finish it.
You're going to see it through.
100%.
If when the season's over, you decide that's not for you, fine.
Yeah.
But if we're playing a season of, let's say, soccer, you're playing soccer.
Well, to me, a commitment's a commitment. You teach them that early on. Like, if you're going to commit to doing this and you say you want to do this, you have to follow through. Yep. Because, I mean, that's life. You have to follow through. I mean, to me, the biggest thing is if you let your child back out, first of all, it's not teaching them to follow through. But second of all, and even more importantly, you're teaching them that it's okay to quit on their team.
Yeah, I just don't. Because
that's a letdown for the team. They're down a man on the roster. More kids may have to play longer in the game. They may have figured out certain plays that involve your child, things like that. I don't know. I feel like it's important all the way around. Yeah. As far as this magic age, I think, certain sports are okay as early as possible, like soccer,
T-ball,
non-heavy contact sports. I mean, we all know accidents can happen. Look, we host one of the largest flag football tournaments, in Northeast Ohio, charitable flag football tournaments. And we've had injuries, and it's just literally by accident. They are playing the right way, but when you're running around with kids, someone can turn around, can run into each other, knock heads, things like that. I mean, it happens. When it comes to major contact sports, it's very interesting. I've had this conversation with a couple of my friends that played college football, and their answer is not till high school. And I was a little shocked by that.
For what?
For playing like contact sports like football.
Not till high school?
Yep.
I don't know if I'd agree with you.
No, I think it has a lot to do with these younger kids getting head injuries very young when they're still maturing.
Yeah, I think it's on coaches. Like I know my brother coaches like junior high football, and I know for a fact how much emphasis they put on head up and teaching the proper way.
See, and that's the thing for me. Proper way to tackle. They can really get hurt if they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They'll pull kids out.
Yeah.
If they're tackled, nope, you're out.
Nope, it's dangerous. You're not doing it right. I've seen
go
that
over
too.
and coach them again. Like You cannot
Yeah.
hit like that.
As far as there being a certain age, I think you know based off of your kid. And I think a lot of it has to do too with your child's ability level, your child's size, because some kids grow at different rates. I mean, just because one kid is ready to play tackle football at 15 doesn't necessarily mean the next kid's going to be built to do it or have, some experience with it.
That's tough because I don't think there's one answer for that.
There isn't.
There really is. I don't feel like it depends on the interest. I think T-ball's a very easy thing
T-ball,
to start.
soccer,
It's on the tee.
even basketball.
My nephew's played very young.
Same. When they all stand on their mark with their hands up and nobody moves.
It was like paint drying to watch.
Yeah.
But, and so when they show interest, look around and see the ages of some of these leagues that they have around the area. So, but
I don't know that there's a magic age. I really don't.
My kid, whenever he shows interest, he will be allowed to. I will encourage it. But I promise you, anything Baby Bigglesworth signs up to do, he will at least finish that year, that season. When it's over, if he wants to come to me and say, Dad, I don't like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be that parent.
No.
I'm like, okay, you tried it. You didn't like it. You want to try something else?
I mean, they make your life miserable because we've been through it. We've been down that road.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so bad, but you have to commit. You can't even say, you have to follow through. And 2 weeks into you telling them that, you're like, all right, fine. Because they've worn you down. Right? You've got to stick with it. I
have vowed to myself that my child will, know the word no.
Yeah.
Will understand the word no.
Yeah.
My child will grow up never hearing no, getting whatever he wants. And I hope to instill, you commit to something, you're committing to something.
Well,
and I will never pressure.
The cool thing about that is if you can just bear it, grin and bear it and get them through it and have them follow through on the commitment, they'll be much wiser about what they choose in the future and decide if it's really something they want to do.
I had a good teacher as a father that would not let me drop out of anything. And I did hear the word no.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I don't know why. I still remember. I know we got sports here in a minute. I still remember. I don't know why it's so weird. These random memories with a parent or a family member that you could just remember like that. And it's not even significant.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember going to a hardware store with my dad.
Okay.
And being like, Dad, can I get a Hot Wheel? No. Dad, can I get a Hot Wheel? And he stopped walking, looked at me. What did I just say to you?
Yeah.
You said no. Okay.
Right.
I don't know why. That is ingrained in my head. He stopped walking in mid-walk, turned around, looked at me, and he was mad.
Yeah.
What did I just say to you?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I know. You know what? That's got to be hard, though, because I wonder if your mom was the mom
so
that...
funny. It just makes me laugh to this day.
Did your mom at the grocery checkout let you pick something out if you were really good at the store?
Sometimes she would also lie.
Tell you were going to get something?
Come with me, I'll get you something. Next time. Next time.
Oh.
Should we go next time?
Oh.
Now, my grandma always came through.
Okay.
My grandma was like, come to Hills with me.
I wasn't above bribery. I would always tell my kids if they were good, they could pick something out at the checkout. And they always had coloring books or, candy bars or something like that. But I did, you behave, you get it. And I did follow through, though. There were times when things went sideways.
My mom she was good. My grandma, she was like, do you want to go to Hills with me?
Yes.
I'd be like, can I get a G.I. Joe? You can. Let's ride, Granny. Let's ride. And she would. She would let me pick out a G.I. Joe or a Transformer. And
our parents are for.
And we go to Hills. That was her thing. Do you want to go to Hills?
I miss Hills. The Gold Circle.
Do you remember their phrase? Hills is where the toys are.
Oh, you're right. Now that you finished that.
Yeah. Random things in my head.
Legit.
Take a look at sports on Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Tonight is Game 3 of the NBA playoff series between the Cavs and the Knicks. That series is tied at 1 game apiece. Tip-off is set for 8:30. You can watch the game on ABC. The Guardians will host the Marlins tonight at 7:10 at Progressive Field. Guardians are 10-9 on the season. Zach Plesac will be on the mound for the Guardians. You can watch that game on Bally Sports. The Rubber Ducks beat Harrisburg yesterday 6-5. The Ducks are now 8-4 in the season. They'll play Harrisburg tonight at Canal Park in Akron, 7:05 first pitch. NBA playoffs last night. The Sixers beat the Nets. They're up 3-0 in that series. The Warriors beat the Kings. The Kings still lead that series 2-1. And the Suns beat the Clippers. The Suns now lead that series 2-1. And finally, NHL playoffs last night. Toronto beat Tampa. That series tied at 1 game apiece. The Rangers beat the Devils. The Rangers up 2-0 in that series. Colorado beat Seattle. That series tied at 1 game apiece, and Vegas beat Winnipeg. That series also tied at 1 game apiece. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. .37 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Don't forget Alicia Keys tickets still coming this hour. When you hear an Alicia Keys song, that's the cue to call. Then be caller number 10, and you'll be going to see her at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on Saturday, July 15th. Also coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll be talking to John RozaK, VP of Marketing for Hall of Fame Village. We'll be speaking with him, checking in on what the Hall of Fame Village has going on. And we also have KIDZ BOP tickets to give away in the 9 o'clock hour as well. It's a free advice Friday here on the show. Thank you, as always, for watching on Q92's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube page. And thank you for listening on the radio and streaming us online at Q92radio.com. Anyway, you're enjoying the show, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and if you need some advice, let us know. We're here.
Free Advice Friday. It's underway. We're giving it out here. We talked about kids playing sports earlier. Now it's time to give us some more advice.
Yeah, so we have a texter that said that they just recently came off medical leave after having some surgery. They're finding it really, really difficult to get back into the swing of things. And they wanted to know if we had any advice for how to kind of like get back into the groove of being back to work. There's not a lot of detail as far as like what kind of surgery. You know what I mean? Like how long they were down. Because I think I mean, even like when you're on maternity leave, going back to work sucks.
Anytime you have a long absence from having to do any work for money, and then you suddenly are thrust back into now you have to work for the money again.
Yeah,
it's
a transition.
It's cold water to the face.
Yeah, it is
a bit of a kick in the nads, if you will.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because you get used to that, even though you know it's only temporary. Even though you know.
Yeah.
When you go from I don't do anything during the day to like, oh, got to go to work. Oh, now I'm working every day. Wait, I don't get to nap. Wait, I don't get to stay home. Dude,
yeah.
That can be tough.
I mean, I know that this isn't like, it's not quite the same thing, but something that I do when I feel really overwhelmed or I'm having a hard time with the situation is I have to take a second for myself. And I know that sounds really silly, but honestly, it's just a walk or something like that. And it puts me in a better headspace. So maybe it's taking some time out each day, to kind of help take a second. Like I saw a meme and I thought I was the only one, but I saw a meme last night. It was hilarious. It was like me on the way to work, totally enjoying my commute. And then it was like people who struggle with anxiety or pain will totally understand. And it's because that's your time to get right in your own head. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I was like, oh, wow, this is more of a thing than I thought. Like, I am not the only weirdo that truly enjoys that commute. And actually, I get upset, like, if I have to take phone calls into that early in the morning.
My commute, I tell you guys a million times, my commute is the same every day. On the way here, talk. Yep. I need talk. On the way home, music. It never changes. I cannot do music on the way. I need to hear people talking. It helps wake me up. I'm driving in pitch black every morning because I got to be here so early. Mm-hmm. I need to hear people talking. It kind of just keeps me alert, keeps me.
Yeah.
I know you're thinking loud music can too, but for me, for whatever reason, I need to hear conversation.
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking that you're struggling physically from whatever recovery you have from your surgery, I think that's when you talk to your employer to see maybe if you could do like a staggered reintroduction to the workforce. Maybe, if you went from 0 to working full time again, maybe that's a little too much. Maybe you need to transition. Maybe you need to talk to somebody in HR about that. But if you're struggling just because you're back in the office and, you were off for a while, something like that, I would suggest taking a little time for yourself just to kind of get right in your own head.
Check this one out. Just came in on the text line. Fresh to death. How fresh? It came in at 8:40.
It's 8:41.
My friend's girlfriend and I are traveling to Ireland, Scotland, and Paris for 2 weeks in June. That's awesome, by the way.
Wow.
Wish I had the courage to do something like that.
Me too.
Too long of a flight.
Scared. Yeah.
I want to propose in Paris.
Oh.
Any ideas for where in Paris from listeners? Who's been to Paris? That's French for Paris. Who's been there?
You're so cultured. So cultured.
That's French for Paris, in case you guys didn't know. Paris. Who's been to Paris? I mean, obviously, without being there, everyone go Eiffel Tower.
Right.
But maybe there is a more beautiful, although Eiffel Tower is pretty romantic. I know it's probably overdone.
Yeah. I mean, are you married to...
What about the Louvre?
I was just thinking that, too. But are you married to Paris? I mean, because I will say, I know Ireland is gorgeous. Like one of those big bluffs overlooking the ocean. That'd be gorgeous, too.
Who has been to Paris? And where could he propose? Like, listen, the Eiffel Tower, I think, would be very good. I think the Louvre would be very good. I think probably just anywhere in Paris. Because she would get to tell the story. Where did he propose?
Ooh, do they have one of those lock walls?
No,
I bet
Paris.
you they do. The Paris, the locks of love. Yeah, I bet you they have one there.
Yeah, bring a padlock.
In fact, I know they do if Emily in Paris is correct.
Watch Emily in Paris on Netflix before you go, and you should have all the answers.
There you go.
Right there. So I don't know. I've never been to Paris, but I got to imagine there are a million just absolutely gorgeous romantic spots.
All right. Well, over on Facebook, Keller chimed in because he said, I've been to Paris. He proposed to his wife in Italy.
Well, that doesn't help us with Paris.
No. So where would you recommend Keller in Paris? Let's see if he answers me right away.
So if anything comes up, we'll let you know. But I would think there's got to be a billion romantic spots in Paris.
Isn't Paris
probably on a street somewhere would be romantic?
Well, I was just going to say
Paris.
It's one of the most romantic cities in the world.
It is Paris. I don't know where.
Other than like what, Venice, Italy, or something like that.
The alley where all the Paris meth heads are in. I mean, I can't imagine anywhere you'd go in Paris.
This is Meth Head Alley. Sorry.
That's what. Oh, excuse me.
Christian was right. This alley does exist.
It's real. Meth Alley in Paris exists. So, Christian, can I just hear you say pimp your deck? Pimp your deck.
See, I told you it's hilarious.
We're going to pimp your deck. We will do that. Absolutely. Let me see. Go on a nice bike ride in Paris and eat pizza. I don't know. Someone says on the text line.
Or get a croissant. And put the
Don't get one of those 2-seat bicycles.
What? Oh, bicycle built for 2?
No.
Why?
Do a gondola ride, or is that just Italy? France has to have gondola rides.
I would think. I don't know if it's a gondola, but like little boats, maybe.
Get a little boat.
I think a gondola is Italian, right?
There are text message. There are small bridges over the river that are in view of the Eiffel Tower that are absolutely beautiful.
Boom.
Bada boom.
Boom. Watch
Bada
Emily in Paris, though. No joke.
Yeah, I mean, it can't help. Can't hurt nothing.
Right.
Watch it. You might end up with some really cool ideas.
Yeah.
But congratulations, by the way, if you're going to do that ahead of time, and I hope everything goes well. That is that's a big commitment.
It's an epic proposal that she'll always remember. I can't pronounce what Keller sent, so if you guys want to head over to the video feed on Facebook, you can read what he wrote.
All right, everybody.
This is why I failed French and had to switch to German.
For what it's worth, for what's happening right now in Paris, I'd advise him to be careful. There's a little protesting going on in Paris right now.
There is.
Versailles, Italy. Well, they're going to France, everybody.
Versailles. Yeah.
Versailles. They're going to France.
Yeah.
So it has to be in France. He can't just hop and go all over Europe. Well, they're going to Scotland. Where did he say they're going? Scotland, France. And he wants to do it in France. Just Google search romantic places in Paris, someone says. Probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, but it's always nicer if someone knows of something.
Yes.
Like it's a referral. I don't know.
Free Advice Friday. We're here to help. Hopefully we helped a little bit. Again, keep listening. An Alicia Keys song, whenever you hear it, it is your cue to call and be call number 10. And you can win tickets to go see her at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Saturday, July 15th. Alicia Keys can play at any time here on Q92.
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And Start Flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
Let me see here. All right, we got DM game here. I don't know what this one's from. Hey, cutie. Hey, how are you today? I'm good. That sucks. Where do you work?
It sucks that you're good.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Do not tell them where you work.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, and then finally, right after where do you work, he went with, he asked if he could do something to her.
Yeah, I love her response.
Yeah. Does that usually work for you? I'm going to pass. I hope you find what you're looking for. He wrote back, oh, it has.
Dummy. Yeah.
What an idiot.
He said, oh, it's
You
worked.
guys really are that upfront with your requests. And
it's worked before. I'm a bigger Food Network fan than I used to ever before with the fiance. I'm a big fan of I don't know what the name of the show is.
Chopped.
No, it's the Tournament of Champions.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of the Tournament of Champions. And
Yeah.
It's funny because I don't know anybody yet. And the fiance's like, oh, she's good, or oh, that's him. He did this. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
she's about to know every
And
single detail since she's home,
He
with
knows
the
them
baby.
already,
so.
and I'm just learning, but I enjoy it. And it's just funny because every time I watch, I'm like, I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. I wouldn't eat that. But I do love the randomizer.
Oh, is that where they pick an ingredient or
He
Yeah.
spins everything, and you find out what you got to make, how you got
Yeah.
to make it, and how much time.
Okay.
Big fan of the randomizer. Big fan of that. So I've been watching that.
Have you ever tried to replicate one of those recipes though? Like a she?
Well, no, because I'm too picky of an eater.
Well,
I would never
there's
want
not
to.
a single thing they've made that you
No,
would
because they
try.
put cheese on everything, or it's like lamb, or a meat that I would never eat. Hamburger, steak, pork chop is where ribs. Pig, cow.
Those are your four main
Pig, cow,
food
chicken.
groups.
Pig, cow, chicken. When you leave those three, you have lost me.
Well, All right.
And they're always like this with
Not even with a side of ketchup.
No. Hell, I tried lamb once. It was like meat bubble gum. I had, oh God, it was awful.
Then it wasn't cooked right, maybe.
It was, and I was at someone else's house. I had to suck it up. I could not hide my disdain for the food. So I ate it as quick as I could and said, no, I'm full. I can have no more of your lamb, a.k.a. meat bubble gum. So I was like,
how long ago was that?
Years ago, but I'd still wake up in cold sweat.
I see. Okay.
That thing gets
You were
me,
like
man.
12.
Oh my God. It was just like every bite of this is awful. This is awful. No, the stuff they cook, it's cool to watch what they do, what they come up with, but they add like peppers, cheese, all this food that I would never ever eat. Yeah, I would never ever eat. I want there to be the most bland cooking show ever. Like today we're doing hamburgers and fries.
With a little salt and pepper spice.
Yeah, the only spices you can use are salt and pepper. Go. You have 20 minutes. Hurry. That's it. That's all I would want. Today we're doing steak and a baked potato. Go. This guy sent a woman.
Name's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm calling from Akron.
All right, Amanda from Akron. I got great news for you. You're caller number 10, so you're going to see Alicia Keys.
Heck yeah.
Congratulations, Amanda. Hopefully we just made your Friday just a little bit better.
You did. Thank you guys so much.
You're very welcome, Amanda. You are headed to see Alicia Keys at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Saturday, July 15th for her Keys to the Summer Tour. Just need you to do one thing and tell everybody your favorite radio station that just gave you Beat the Box Office tickets to see Alicia Keys.
Q92.
Reminds me. That was always a post I always loved seeing on social media back in the day. Like, need some ink therapy.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember when Duckface was huge?
Oh, yeah, like
years ago.
Like that?
It was everything.
Yeah.
It was the bee's knees.
Yeah.
It was the creme de la creme of selfies. If you were a hot girl.
Oh, you did the duck face.
You did Duckface. And we all got sick of it at the same time.
Never did the duck face.
No.
No.
Never?
I don't do a lot of selfies.
My all-time, if Rage Room was around when this was happening, I would have done it every week.
Yeah, I hate getting my picture taken.
The girl, so do I. It reminds me what I look like.
Same.
And then,
I'm just saying, some people just don't like the way they look in photos. That's us.
I can be depressed the rest of the day if I see a picture of myself. I'm like, well, there you go.
Depends on how bad the picture is.
Forgot how awful I look. All right, Shrek, back to your room.
Stop it.
But if I was like in the Rage Room, the one that infuriated me most with girls, was the fake sleeping pic they would post.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I can see your hand. You're holding the phone.
We have a distant family member.
The fake sleeping selfie, really?
Oh, no. This girl's game's leveled up. This is a distant family member that constantly takes pictures like she's sleeping with her daughter. Like her daughter's younger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she'll do those cutesy, like her makeup and hair's all done, and she's got her daughter laying on her chest like she's asleep. Somebody took that picture. If you're asleep, somebody took that picture. Who took it?
I like the ones where asleep, but you can see their hand holding the camera.
And it would be super weird if my husband did it, and he's like, I took some pictures of you and our daughter sleeping together. Can you send those to me? What?
I had no problem with all the pictures of your foods. I even enjoy a good thirst trap in my news feed. But duck face, you lost me, and the fake sleeping.
Yeah.
You really lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me forever with fake sleeping. Like, what is the point?
I don't know.
I'm asleep, but I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how... Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how the NBA has influenced some of these middle schoolers to do the flop to try and draw a foul call?
Got the kids flopping?
Oh my gosh, but they're terrible at it, so it's hilarious. It doesn't even look natural.
Like after it already happened?
Yeah, like, so they get there. There's contact. Be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There's the flop. Like, guys, that's not how this works.
Are they coaching that?
What do you mean?
To try to flop?
I don't know. Wasn't kids on my son's team, thank goodness. But one of the kids on the other team flopped, and It was, wow. Wow. But we've seen it before. They start doing this. I guess the coach is okay with it. If I were the coach, I'd be like, knock it off. But I'm not the coach.
Yeah,
not even close.
We're not flopping.
Right. We're not doing that. This is middle school basketball.
Can we not flop?
Right.
Like, this game's hard enough to watch. You're 8.
Exactly. You guys keep turning the ball over left and right.
The score's 3-2. All right. It's the fourth quarter.
Well, it's not that bad.
Can we please stop?
Q92.
Scattered rain and afternoon thunderstorms moving in. We'll have a midday high in the 70s, falling temps by late in the day. Overnight scattered rain and maybe a rumble of thunder, cooler, 47. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, 8:56, coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. We still got a lot to do in the 9 o'clock hour. Coming up, we are going to be talking to our friends at the Hall of Fame Village. John RozaK, VP of Marketing for Hall of Fame Village. We're starting a new segment where we talk to them every Friday in the 9 o'clock hour to update you guys everything the Village is doing. We already update you every Wednesday with the Hall of Fame. Now, we're going to start giving you guys updates on what's going on at the Hall of Fame Village every Friday.
It is popping. I mean, there is so much happening over there.
It's on and popping.
It is. I'm serious. Like every time you turn around, there is something new happening over at the Hall of Fame Village. And if you haven't been to the campus yet, holy crap.
We're going to catch up with him. And
yeah.
We're going to find out what exactly is coming up and happening that you guys can take advantage of or look forward to. It's going to be a new weekly feature on the show. And also, we got tickets to KIDZ BOP Never Stop Live Tour that's coming to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. We'll talk to him about that.
Yep.
That is coming up on Tuesday, July 25th. If you want to watch and see John, where you can see him obviously on the live video because he'll be on there on Q92's Facebook, Q92's YouTube page, and Q92's Twitter. Of course, we started this, 2 weeks ago? Almost? Just like the second full week?
What, for streaming?
Yeah.
For the live video? Yeah, it was no, actually, it was a week this past Tuesday. Oh, yeah. So I guess next Tuesday it'll be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've been doing that now from 7 to 10 where you guys can watch along. We appreciate anyone that has.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. But we also love everyone listening on the radio and everyone streaming us at Q92radio.com. So any way you're checking out the show,
Yeah, and remember, we're not
Thank
above bribery. So when you go over to that Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube live video stream and check in with us and say good morning, you could end up being our very next finalist for this Pimp Your Patio 6-piece patio set just in time for summer.
Yeah. Just have to say hello and use today's code word, which is the planet Uranus.
And
it is Uranus. It
Christian is not going to be allowed to do the words of the day.
Once again, if you do not type Uranus, you cannot win and become a finalist. And if you type it the wrong way, you also are ineligible.
Yeah, the other bad way.
All right. We don't naughty. I don't want naughty typing. I want just Uranus.
Let's just say our comment feed this morning on the live stream has been very celestial.
A lot of people typing Uranus.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Actually, some people got clever and they were like, 7th planet.
Nope, doesn't count. You have to type Uranus.
Come on, you know what that is.
You have to type Uranus or it doesn't count. It's all coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, it's Naughty by Nature, OPP on Q92.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
Oh, this one's great. You look familiar. Person writes back, no. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. It must just be because you're attractive. LOL. I look familiar because I'm attractive? Question mark. I'm blaming it on that. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Oh, he low key went into the mean because he kind of got rejected.
2 days later, this is fantastic. You look familiar. She wrote back, you already tried that.
Idiot.
Dummy! Yeah! Yeah! Dummy! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, he literally tried the exact same approach.
I mean, come on.
He just waited a couple days.
Yeah.
And that was really it. That was really it. right there with you, Christian, on the text line. There's no holding it when it hits me. I have a roll of toilet paper in my car just in case. I should have wet wipes in my car.
Really?
Just in case. When we would go on family trips, my dad would always bring toilet paper in the car.
Where did you go on vacation?
Buffalo, New York. Well, it was vacation. My dad would go there for his cancer treatment.
I understand that, but there was no rest stops along the way?
Yeah, but just in case.
Oh.
Sometimes it's like next rest stop, 35 miles. You apparently have the strongest ass in the world. I don't know.
Maybe it's because my parents made me hold it. I don't know.
I guess. Not everyone could be like, 2 hours, that's fine. I'll just sit here.
I knew people that would take a potty chair with them. Like,
I've never pooped in the woods.
No, I haven't either.
Say I've never done this.
I don't even know that I could. I think my body would actually stop it from happening because it'd be like, this is not right.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go. That's why I have no problem pooping in public. But like in public restrooms.
Yeah.
Not afraid of that. It's called a nest, people. Make the nest. You're good to go. So you don't want to touch the seat. I will tell you that. Take that. Sometimes they have those things you set on top of them.
Yeah.
If not, take that toilet paper.
That disintegrate the minute that moisture hits them. So if there's anything left on the seat from the previous person, it
become a mama bird, make a nest, sit on the nest. You're good to go. Yes. Okay. Now I do remember that story. That was at Studio Fit 1.
Oh my gosh! You blew up Rick's studio?
No, I was getting changed. I had to get changed in my gym clothes.
Okay. And someone walked in on you changing.
I was in there, used the bathroom. I thought I locked the door. I swear to you, I locked the door.
Yeah.
Because I was very cognizant of where I was, and there was a bathroom, only one bathroom. And yeah, the trainer girl walked right in while I was mid-change.
Not Mary. Was it Mary?
No, not Mary.
Okay.
Mary would have laughed at Mary, and I would have laughed about it.
Okay.
Day. No, but that was funny. And then I had to take the class with her after that. I had to go sit on a damn ball and bicycle, knowing this girl just walked in and saw me changing. That was fun.
I bet.
The whole time, like, only you, Christian, only you would get into this situation. Today's hit music, it is Q92. 10 minutes after 9 on your radio. Streaming us online at Q92radio.com. Or if you're watching along on the Q92 Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter page, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour. Coming up here in a little bit, we're going to be talking to our friends at the Hall of Fame Village. A lot of events happening over there. We're going to be talking to John RozaK, VP of Marketing. He's going to be joining us. You can watch along on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. If you like, we have that for you. We also have a pair of tickets to KIDZ BOP, the Never Stop Live Tour. It's coming to Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium on Tuesday, July 25th. So we have those tickets to give away as well. Got to say congratulations yet again to Jordan and her son Braden. They're from Worcester, and they are headed to Game 5 of the NBA playoffs to cheer on the Cavaliers as they take on the Knicks. Again, listen local, kids. Win locally with Q92. That's what we do here.
Yeah, we keep telling you.
Cavs make the playoffs. We're sending a listener to Game 5. Could be a huge Game 5.
Yeah, it could be.
So, very, very fun. The Cavs play tonight. I'm excited to watch them. I'm going to do that tonight for sure.
I'm excited that it's on a Friday night.
On ABC. How about that?
I know, right?
Network television for the Cavs without LeBron?
What?
Cool. Both Knicks and Cavs are happy to be back in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, very cool. Series tied at 1. Go Cavs tonight. Yes, Game 5. Jordan and Braden from Worcester, they're going to be at that game, and we are very happy to send them to. So that's what's coming up this hour. Appreciate you guys having us on. Mark Johnson's going to tell you about this day. It's a beautiful day.
It's gorgeous. Yeah.
For now. So enjoy it. It's all coming up here on Q92.
Spring is here.
Another Tinder one here. Guy sent a girl a bunch of questions. Pay attention to the last one.
Okay.
Skittles or Starburst? Sunrise or sunset? Whiskey or wine? Coffee or tea? Hot tub or massage? Mountains or beach? Top or bottom? Throwback man. You had to end it with a sexual question right off the rip. Writes back, sexual? You mean top or bottom? I was talking about yogurt. Typically, I go with Greek yogurt, but do like fruit at the bottom. Terrible save attempt.
Dummy! Yeah! Yeah!
Terrible.
Yeah!
Awful save attempt.
No, no.
Terrible save attempt.
Really? Yogurt.
That was your get out of. That was like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Whether it's fruit on the bottom or not.
Here's let me see here. Messages. Looks like it's on Facebook. Hi. The girl wrote back, why? Or the guy wrote back, why? Be safe. Thanks. You too. What a random ass.
That's so weird.
Hi. Why?
Right.
Be safe. Okay. I'll be safe.
The guy said why?
Yeah.
So he did not want her to reach out, obviously.
Oh, God. It's funny. Because everybody thinks they're a genius because they put Italian dressing on meat and grilled it.
I made dinner.
Everyone does it.
It's
Oh,
grilled chicken
do you
marinated
taste
in
that?
Italian.
Guess what I cooked it in? Italian.
That's
Shocking.
funny because it's true.
Everyone does that. They
Yeah.
think they've like recreated the wheel.
Yeah.
Problem is, you guys don't realize you put too much. It makes the steak or whatever bitter.
I don't know about that.
Like lightly, you're supposed to lightly. Same thing with beer can chicken. Don't put the full beer can in there of all its beer.
Oh, yeah.
To where all you taste is beer.
No, that's really only for what? Like the steaming effect, to like cook it from the inside out to make it super
You
tender.
gotta pour some of that beer out.
Oh, yeah. We only leave like maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches in the can.
Yeah. Yeah.
You drink it first, and then you use it.
That's how it. But not a sip. You should take a good
Drink
chug.
over half the can. Yeah.
You know, drink that Busch Light.
Scattered rain and afternoon thunderstorms moving in. We'll have a midday high in the 70s, falling temps by late in the day. Overnight scattered rain and maybe a rumble of thunder, cooler, 47. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Savage, that's creeping right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 20 minutes after 9. Thanks for having us on the Q92 Morning Show. And right now, at 20 minutes after 9, pleasure to welcome a new guest to the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to be talking to Weekly, the Hall of Fame Village. We're going to be catching up with them starting today.
Yeah.
Every Friday in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, love it.
We're going to be talking to our friends at the Hall of Fame Village, letting you guys know what's going on with them, things you can enjoy now, things that are coming up. It's a great way to keep you up with everything going on at the Hall of Fame Village, which is an ever-changing staple now in this community, and it's so amazing. And John RozaK, the VP of Marketing, is going to be joining us. He's here with us right now. And if you're watching along on Q92's Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, you can see him for yourself. And John, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us this morning. We look forward to doing these chats every week.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. It's this is a cool feature you guys have going on Facebook Live. It's something new I haven't seen.
Yeah, thank you.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying to be radio in 2023. We figure we'd give it a shot. So we're trying to incorporate a lot more things to the show, and adding you is obviously going to make the show even better. So there's a lot of things I want to hit, and Lauren, I want to get to today about so many things going on. But one of the big things, obviously, this weekend, the USFL kicked back off last week. The season started, but man, it lands squarely here in Canton, Ohio this weekend, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah, we got a full weekend. I just got back to the doctor. He gave me the okay to do some partying this weekend at the Village. We USFL is on Sunday. We got a double header. And in between that, we have tailgates, parties going on in the Play Action Plaza with the Giant Wheel, the Forward Pass rides. We have DJs, food trucks, fun for the kids. We got inflatables. So Sunday will be a great day. But before we even get to Sunday, we got today and tomorrow is a home and garden show at the Center for Performance. So that's a pretty cool, unique gathering there. So we're excited for the weekend.
Yeah, no doubt. So the Home and Garden Show, let's talk about that a little bit, because that's like kind of right up my alley. I think that's something I'd love to do. And not only that, you're working in conjunction with the 720 market. I think a lot of our listeners have probably been to a 720 market.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty popular. They seem to really like it, especially through those summer months. So can you tell us a little bit about more about what people can expect if they're coming out for that Home and Garden Show this weekend in the Dome?
Right. It's I know it's a great event. The 720 market's pretty cool. I've been there a couple of times. My wife loves it. I'm sure we'll be down there today picking up some new things for the home. But they're also adding in some live performances, musical acts tomorrow. I know at 1 o'clock they have a band playing. So it's just raising the bar, the presentation of it, and in a larger space, right? A large space for people to experience the Dome. The Dome is quite an amazing touch to the Village. And offers so much, and we just hope the community comes down and partakes.
Yeah, no, the Home and Garden Show for sure is happening this Friday and Saturday. It's April 21st and 22nd. Friday, today, actually. Right. Gosh, moment of realization. It's noon to 8. And Saturday, you can visit from 10 until 6. And this not only includes, all of the usual things, talking about home and garden upgrades and things like that, with home improvement landscaper experts, but it also includes our artists, craftsmen, bakers, makers, growers. So I think it's a really unique event. And there's going to be some brewers. So I'm just saying, you might want to go check it out. I think you can probably get the husband to go, knowing all of that.
Get your husband drunk and have him make a nice purchase for the, for the home or the garden. There you go.
You know what? You got to do what you got to do.
There you go. Whatever helps. Get the home and garden going good. Now, those home and garden shows are
does this fall into what we talked about earlier, the financial
strife? Yeah. Financial purchases that strain relationships. That would absolutely tie
It's a great time. It's a great thing for families to go check out this weekend over at the Hall of Fame Village. So
absolutely. We're talking to John RozaK, VP of Marketing, Hall of Fame Village, joining us here. He'll be joining us every Friday around this time, updating you guys on what's going on. Another cool thing I want to touch on too is the Adult Flag Football League at the CFP you guys have. That's really cool. A lot of people, especially, you want to get into, people still want to be active. People still want to do things. And talk about a cool league to get into at a cool place. Like, are you kidding me? This beats going to somebody's backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Right. We're launching Village Sports. So this is the first component of more sports. So you'll see basketball coming down the line, pickleball, kickball. We're just trying to, offer as much as we can to not only the youth, but the adults as well. I'll get out there and give it a shot again. My old bones will still work, I hope. But yeah, it's great. I think it just offers something for everyone.
So there's a bunch of sports coming that of adult and kids leagues, not just flag football. You guys are going to be bringing all kinds of activities that people can partake in.
Right. Yeah. It's the leagues are just launching. So we're looking to launch in end of May. So registration starts next week. So individual team registrations, you can go to hofvillage.com for all that information to sign up. And always, all the other exciting things we got going on. We have KIDZ BOP, right? In about 30 minutes, KIDZ BOP goes on sale.
Yeah.
That's a new event for us. It's great for the family. It's, I grew up with Disney's version of this, but this is KIDZ BOP is really touring the country and really bringing a lot of crowds. I know we've gotten a lot of positive response there. So looking forward to adding that event to the calendar. The summer and spring is really shaping up to be just a very, very busy time for us. We've got some cool announcements coming in the coming weeks. I'll tease a little bit. We got something up for the Kentucky Derby with one of our partners on the retail side. So more to come on Monday for that. But, we're just trying to build the excitement. It's a beautiful place, the Village, for everyone to come down for all walks of life.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that too, because I just want to go back to the USFL from this aspect. Really great that those games are kicking off and they're going to be here in Canton. It's great that Pittsburgh and New Jersey are playing here. But what I think is really great, John, is the fact that now the Hall of Fame Village, it's not like you just have to come down, go to the game, and then go home. You guys have made it so you can spend the entire day at Hall of Fame Village when you come out. You can come out and tailgate if you want. You can come out and watch the game. You can go out, like you said, ride the wheel, Build-A-Bear, Shula's Restaurant, get
grab
something
a coffee
like you
at
literally,
Starbucks.
yeah, you literally now are already, and I know it's growing and growing, and we're not even a quarter of the way done with everything here. But I mean, it's already at a point where you could go down to check out these games throughout the USFL season, and you can make a day out of it with your family.
Right. No, it's probably the death of me. I'll be honest with you. Brew Kettle's opening in about a month. Probably mid to late May. So then you have the Top Golf Swing Suites in there. So I'll go from my office to the Brew Kettle to play golf, and then probably finish up at Shula's with dinner. And I'll be honest, last week I was in Shula's for a afternoon meeting. I didn't end up leaving until about closing time. My wife came, we had dinner. If you've been to Shula's, if you haven't, you need to check it out. They have this ice cream cart. I have a 5-year-old. Oh man, I mean this ice cream cart was just, I couldn't even fathom it, but you got to check it out. I mean, yeah, I ended up staying, an additional 5 hours past the office hours time, and it was great, and it's just all new and exciting, and this weekend really kicks it off with the USFL.
Yeah, we're so excited. What I love about the Hall of Fame Village, you don't necessarily have to love the game of football to just love to be able to go and participate in fun activities in your own community. And I feel like you guys are really, not only is it, of course, it's football based, it's community centric as well. So you have, like Vino in the Village is coming up, with that wine tasting. You've got Smash Brothers tournaments that are happening, for the gamers in your lives, the Home and Garden Show, for couples or people that want to check that type of thing out. And I love that you guys keep it all up to date on your website over at hofvillage.com, because it's never a dull moment. It seems like there's constantly something happening, but it's always family centric. Yes, based in football, but there is something for everyone to do over there. And we love it. Canton is really, really lucky to have this here in our community.
Right. And that's what we're all about. We want the community to be part of it. This is Canton. This is what we want the community to be involved in. We want them to call this home, to come for all the entertainment. It's a wonderful place. Hey, I moved out here from the West Coast for this, so I'm excited to be part of the fun here.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're joining us every Friday. We love this update because I think there's so much going on. Like, we'll have brand new, fresh information every Friday of something else that is happening over at the Village. You guys are so busy. And for our listeners, John was so nice as to, we're going to be doing a KIDZ BOP giveaway to celebrate, this new interview and to celebrate that KIDZ BOP is coming to Canton. So thank you, John, for joining us and keep listening because we're going to have that cue to call coming up.
John, thank you so much. John RozaK, VP of Marketing, and follow Hall of Fame Village on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They do a great job on their social media. Always let you know what's going on so you can stay in touch with what they're doing. And just to mimic what Lauren just said, we couldn't be more happier to be talking to you every week and letting everyone know, our listeners know what's going on in Canton, these great events that you guys are putting on. We appreciate what you're doing for Canton, because this is some really great stuff and stuff we don't have to drive hours away to go enjoy. It's right here in our backyard. It's really cool, John. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you both. I look forward to seeing you at the Village this weekend.
Awesome. Have a great weekend.
All right, John RozaK, VP of Marketing, Hall of Fame Village, will be joining us every week. And really cool. I like this. It's a really cool thing, a way for us to let you guys know some of the awesome things that you guys can take advantage of. But man, adult flag football leagues.
I know.
I mean, come on, USFL, the Home and Garden Show this weekend, KIDZ BOP in July.
I kind of want to tell my husband about the adult sports, and I kind of don't. I mean, we've already been down the road of like the Legends basketball leagues and stuff. You might just want to do it.
And folks, those fields.
I have to worry about injuries.
I know. Those fields, though, are fantastic.
Oh, my gosh. They're gorgeous. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole campus is fantastic. You know, we here in Canton have waited for this for a very long time, and I'm here to say it's here in a big, big way. So
absolutely it is. And you know what? We just talked to him, so why don't we do it right now? He was kind enough to give us some KIDZ BOP tickets to give away. So you know what? Thank you, John RozaK, VP of Marketing of Hall of Fame Village. And now for you, the Q92 listener, would you like to go to KIDZ BOP? Oh, phone line says you would. Give us a call right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Lauren and I are going to hook you up right now with a pair of tickets to this event. Caller 10, good luck. It's Young Gravy. And Betty, get money. It's Q92.
oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how the NBA has influenced some of these middle schoolers to do the flop to try and draw a foul call?
Got the kids flopping?
Oh my gosh, but they're terrible at it, so it's hilarious. It doesn't even look natural.
Like after it already happened?
Yeah, like, so they get there's contact, be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There's the flop. Like, guys, that's not how this works.
Are they coaching that?
What do you mean?
To try to flop?
I don't know. It wasn't kids on my son's team, thank goodness, but one of the kids on the other team flopped, and it was wow. But we've seen it before. They start doing this. I guess the coach is okay with it. If I were the coach, I'd be like, knock it off. But I'm not the coach.
Yeah,
not even close.
We're not flopping.
Right. We're not doing that. This is middle school basketball.
Can we not flop?
Right.
Like, this game's hard enough to watch. You're 8.
Exactly. You guys keep turning the ball over left and right.
The score is 3-2. All right. It's the fourth quarter.
Well, it's not that bad.
Can we please stop? What was the biggest mistake you ever made as a teenage driver?
As a teenage driver?
Yes.
Actually, I was still a teenager when I did this. I went off the road and flipped my car and hit a telephone pole.
Okay, well, that's dark.
That one wins.
Wasn't looking to go that dark. But okay.
I mean,
teenage. It was your fault. It was your fault.
Well, yes and no. My back right tire blew out, and where I was, there was kind of a drop off on the side of the road. So it took me off the side of the road, and I couldn't get back up over it to correct.
Fair enough.
So I just kept going, and then the pole stopped me.
When I was 16, I remember when I was going to my buddy's house. I was on the wrong street, and I realized, this isn't the right road. What am I doing? So I pulled into someone's driveway and went to back out. I was in a gray Ford Lynx. Look up that car. It looks a lot like the Ford Escort.
Okay.
But like the 80s, 90s
so
Ford
weird.
Escort.
I flipped a Ford Escort.
But it was called a Lynx. Don't ask me why.
Really? Okay.
I mean, it looked identical to a Ford Escort from the 90s, late 80s.
Gotcha.
And I went in the driveway. I was like, okay, let's turn around. Backed out of that person's driveway and totally took their mailbox out of the ground and on the, totally took their mailbox, put it right on the ground. I got out of my car. I looked around. I waited, honest to God, for probably a minute and a half for a neighbor to come outside, the owner to come outside, scared poopless, ready to pee myself, thinking I was about to go to jail.
Oh, yeah.
No one ever came out. No neighbors looking out windows. No one came out. I drove off.
Christian.
How was I supposed to do? Put up camp?
The mailbox probably had their address on it. You could have gone to the door and been like, I'm sorry.
I waited. I waited as long as my conscience would let me. And then I was like, well, I mean, obviously no one saw it.
Your conscience doesn't have patience.
Obviously no one saw it. No one made a noise. I drove off. Oh, yes. Okay, now I do remember that story. That was at Studio Fit 1.
Oh, my gosh. You blew up Rick's studio?
No, I was getting changed. I had to get changed in my gym clothes.
Okay. Oh, and someone walked in on you changing.
I was in there, used the bathroom. I thought I locked the door. I swear to you, I locked the door.
Yeah.
Because I was very cognizant of where I was. And there was a bathroom, only one bathroom. And yeah, the trainer girl walked right in while I was mid-change.
Not Mary. Was it Mary?
No, not Mary.
Okay.
Mary would have laughed at Mary, and I would have laughed about it.
Okay.
Day. No, but that was funny. And then I had to take the class with her after that. I had to go sit on a damn ball and bicycle, knowing this girl just walked in and saw me changing. That was fun.
I bet.
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris, where are we calling from this morning?
Canton, Ohio.
Chris, good news for you. You're caller number 10. You're going to see KIDZ BOP.
Oh, great. My kids are going to be so happy.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm so excited for you guys. You're headed to see KIDZ BOP for their Never Stop live tour at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium on Tuesday, July 25th. You, sir, just won tickets before they even went on sale, but I need you to tell everybody your favorite live and local radio station that just made you a winner.
Q92.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
stole his mom's car at 13 to go get snacks. He hates the neighborhood, so he ran over trash cans. So she turned him in. He spent 30 days in juvenile detention.
Wow. At 13.
Yeah. I'm going to get snacks. And
It's
I
still
can't
a
stand.
thing.
I'm going to run over everyone's trash can.
It's still a thing. When I got my car serviced a couple weeks ago, the lady that was there was telling me that her 13-year-old daughter, or I'm sorry, she was 15, took their 13-year-old daughter, stole the family car, went and joyrode in the school's parking lot, and ended up taking it off, like going down like over a hill, and did like $5,000 worth of damage to the car.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wrapped around a telephone pole. I was 17. I also backed over a friend's foot as a teenager.
Ooh.
I went to Buckeye Career Center. Everyone knows leaving there was a crap show. I ended up rear-ending a college professor a week after getting my damn license because I was trying to get my cassette player to play.
Your cassette player.
Couldn't get your Mr. Big to be with you.
Next to be with you. Hold on, little girl. You got to get going.
Shooting bottle rockets and throwing eggs out the window at people when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
I get you in trouble. We used to do the shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Why? I don't do you know how dangerous that is?
Somewhat. It was funny. Hey, live to tell the tale.
You did, thank God.
It's Lottery right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:43, and just a little reminder to everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, if you'd like to become a finalist for our Pimp Your Patio contest, you're running out of time.
That's right. At 10 o'clock, when we end the show, we will pick our very next finalist from one of you live stream video viewers. So if you haven't done it yet, if you're listening, if you're sitting at work, listen, it's Friday. It's fine. Jump on real quick at work. Head over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Go to @Q92 Radio. Find where you can see Christian and I, and say good morning to us. And you're automatic. You could be picked as our very next finalist for this 6-piece furniture set for your patio. It's gorgeous. It's a sectional. I mean, come on, just in time for summer.
You have to use the code word today. The code word is Uranus, the planet Uranus.
I'm not kidding. Your code words.
If you don't type Uranus, you're ineligible. And if you type...
That's not true.
If you type Uranus in the naughty way, you're also ineligible.
That's true.
Be an adult and type Uranus. It's Q92.
From
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And start flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
That reminds me. That was always a post I always loved seeing on social media back in the day. Like, need some ink therapy.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember when Duckface was huge?
Oh, yeah, like
years ago.
Like that?
It was everything.
Yeah.
It was the bee's knees.
Yeah.
It was the creme de la creme of selfies. If you were a hot girl.
Oh, you did the duck face.
You did Duckface. And we all got sick of it at the same time.
Never did the duck face.
No.
No.
Never?
Never. I don't do a lot of selfies.
My all-time, if Rage Room was around when this was happening, I would have did it every week.
Yeah, I hate getting my picture taken.
The girl, so do I. It reminds me what I look like.
Same.
And then,
I'm just saying, some people just don't like the way they look in photos. That's us.
I could be depressed the rest of the day if I see a picture of myself. I'm like, well, there you go.
Depends on how bad the picture is.
Forgot how awful I look. All right, Shrek, back to your room.
Stop it.
But if I was like in the Rage Room, the one that infuriated me most with girls, was the fake sleeping pic they would post.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I can see your hand. You're holding the phone.
We have a distant family member.
The fake sleeping selfie, really?
Oh, no. This girl's game's leveled up. This is a distant family member that constantly takes pictures like she's sleeping with her daughter. Like her daughter's younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she'll do those cutesy, like her makeup and hair's all done, and she's got her daughter laying on her chest like she's asleep. Somebody took that picture. If you're asleep, somebody took that picture. Who took it?
I like the ones where asleep, but you can see their hand holding the camera.
And it would be super weird if my husband did it and he's like, I took some pictures of you and our daughter sleeping together. Can you send those to me? What?
I had no problem with all the pictures of your foods. I even enjoy a good thirst trap in my news feed. But duck face, you lost me, and the fake sleeping.
Yeah.
You really lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me forever with fake sleeping. Like, what is the point?
I don't know.
I'm asleep, but I'm not. Flowers right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. 9:51. We're about done.
We are. This was a busy show.
A lot going on.
Yeah. Special thank you, by the way, though, to John RozaK for popping in and joining us from the Hall of Fame Village, letting us know about all that stuff happening. USFL Home and Garden Show. Fun stuff coming up for the Derby over there, so you're going to want to pay attention. And for the KIDZ BOP tickets giveaway. So head over to hofvillage.com. Those KIDZ BOP tickets go on sale here in, 9 minutes?
About 9 minutes.
Yeah. Make sure you check out their website. And, we're going to hear from John every week, which I love because there's a lot happening over there. So thanks.
Absolutely. Congratulations to our winners today. Our 2 finalists for the Pimp Your Patio contest. Jackie from Alliance, Miranda from Waynesburg, Amanda from Kent. She won tickets to see Alicia Keys, and Chris from Canton got himself a pair of tickets to go see KIDZ BOP at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. We hooked up Alliance, Waynesburg, Kent, and Canton today.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys... Oh, there it is. Don't smack yourself in the face again.
Yeah, I have a fly buzzing around this room.
Can I tell you?
He's on the camera, actually, right now. You can't see him, but if he crawls around, you might.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a fly on my camera right now.
Earlier in the show, I thought he smacked himself in the face.
No, I heard the bzzz. I was like, what was that? Then I heard it again. I felt it. I went, ah.
Yeah.
I missed him because he's still alive. He's still flying about. So
anyhow.
First fly of the year in the Q92 studio.
True. That's true.
Good morning, sir. How are you? We'll get you.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Hopefully you guys are going to have a great weekend. I know the weather's not going to be awesome. We only have a few hours left of this great weather, but hey!
It's fine. Go over to the Dome and go to the Home and Garden Show. It's inside.
It's inside. And hey, plenty of stuff to watch this weekend. My God. Yeah. NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, USFL football. There's the Guardians.
Yeah.
Plenty of stuff to see on TV if you're like, well, we're going to stay in. But Sunday, though, you going? You going to go see the USFL, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, and let everyone on TV see how we represent?
Yes, it is Canton. So it's going to be amazing.
First game is on NBC, I believe, at 1 o'clock or 12 or 1 o'clock, I believe.
1 o'clock kickoff. Then the second game starts at 7.
7 o'clock. So very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing Canton on television.
Yeah,
on
me
national
too.
television.
That's awesome.
I think it's going to be great. It's going to look great.
We are pretty stinking special here in Canton. Everybody gets to see it now. So
thank you guys for listening this morning. Thank you for streaming us online at Q92radio.com. Thank you to everyone that watched on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Something we are doing now with the morning show from 7 to 10, Monday through Friday. We're glad to do it, happy to do it, and we have enjoyed interacting with you guys as we've started this part of the show, this journey, if you will. And gotta say a big thank you to Jake, our man here in the studio.
I know, man.
He is very busy from 7 to 10. If you watch it all, you see the graphics, you see the clips from former, from previous shows, you see the weather, you hear the sports, you see all that stuff. You see, Jake is back there working his ass off, feverishly clicking things, moving graphics, doing things to entertain you guys as we do the show live, and we couldn't do it without him.
That's right, Jake.
And he's doing a great job, as the three of us are learning as we're doing this.
Yeah, we are.
Never did it before.
Yeah.
And I think it's going really well. I'm happy with it. And Jake was the right guy to pick for that. So,
yes.
Jake, honestly, thank you. You're doing a great job, buddy. And I appreciate that.
He's so humble. He doesn't know what to say. He's just smiling.
That's right,
we
Jake.
made him smile.
Jake, I love you.
And now his face is turning red.
Jake, I want to marry you. No, honestly, he's been really is. He's a huge part of what's going on right now. And I truly
look, guys, I'm showing you right now if you're watching. Say hi. This is Jake. He almost strangled himself with his headphones. Say hi.
Hello.
There you go, Jake. There you go. Hey, Jake, what are you doing this weekend? What are your plans?
Not a whole lot. Gonna go visit the girlfriend.
There you go.
Her family.
Bringing her a gift?
Probably. I haven't seen her in about a week because she was sick, so I might do something special.
COVID or just sick?
Just sick.
Look at you, Romeo.
Bring her some soup. Get her some Panera soup or something.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just trying to help you out.
Or the chocolate chip cookies, the chocolate chipper at Panera.
Oh, they're fantastic. Grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I still argue they have the best grilled cheese at Panera. Yeah. And now I want one.
We got to stop talking about it because I'm not eating carbs or sugar right now and I'm starving.
That's it for us. Thank you guys, honestly, for listening. We'll be back Monday morning, 5:30 starting on the radio, 7 o'clock on the stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. The Divas in here next, followed by Keller, followed by Ryan at night. Live and local radio all damn day. Have a great weekend. Be safe. We'll catch you back here on Monday morning. Morgan Wallen thinking about me on Q92.